For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now, and the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger, because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
you think of hot, you might think about the tragic time you ate too much wasabi.
No.
Or about getting into your car on a summer day when it feels more like stepping into a sauna. But heat can work in your favor, like during Verizon Red Hot Deal Days. Get hundreds of hot deals on all your favorites, like iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence, Apple Watch Series 10, and iPad, on any plan. Only until May 28th for new and existing customers. Offer available on My Plan. Only at Verizon.
Where's your playlist taking you? Down the highway? To the mountains? Or just into daydream mode while you're stuck in traffic? With over 4,000 hotels worldwide, Best Western is there to help you make the most of your getaway.
All right. Well, good evening. Good evening, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for joining us today. So I am going to go ahead and play Requested here by Jocarian, his walk-in song. Just want to make sure, can everyone hear me okay?
Good on my end.
Yes.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here to celebrate him. So I will go ahead again. This was specifically requested by Jocarian. So I'll go ahead and play his song. If you guys can just give him all the cheers and just, I guess, turn up. All right, so I'll go ahead and play it. Yes, yes, uh-oh is definitely accurate. Go back school. For the crystal many times, but I knew this moment would come. Now it's my time. I gotta make up for all them nights that my mama cried. I'm going in, I'm putting everything on the line. Dropped out of school to chase my dream. I had something for the prove. I put my all into this. They smile up in my face, but they don't know what I've been doing. Whole lot of nights I went to sleep and I ain't had no food. But now I'm up and I'm just thinking about my next move. Gotta keep my head above water, gotta make it do. I do this for my mom and my brother too. Ain't no more time and I might as well go back to school. Gotta maintain, stay on my grind, no I can't be no fool. No I can't slip, no I can't fumble, gotta stick and move. Yeah, I be humble, so they ain't gotta keep it true. Surprised, but I knew my dreams coming true. Stay down till I All right, so we are going to go ahead and get started now. I hope you guys was able to hear that okay here. Yeah, I hope you guys were able to hear that okay. So we are going to go ahead and get this. This won't take too long here. I just wanted to, let's like, okay, there we go. I just wanted to make sure that we all come together with something that God placed on our heart, just to celebrate Him. So we're doing this here, short celebration, but as we know, this is truly a lifetime of celebration. So I'll go ahead and get started here. So good evening, everyone. Welcome to the moment that we've all been waiting for. It's the celebration of a major milestone in the life of someone who's very special to us. I'm gonna try not to get emotional today, but we are coming together to honor not just an achievement, but the journey. So despite the world that's changing around him, Jocarian stayed focused, he's determined, and he's walked this path to this day. So it's today we will celebrate his high school graduation with his family. If you know Jocarian, you know he loves his family all in. So he'll do whatever for his family, and I mean whatever. And so we are just excited. Thank you so much for joining us live from our living room to yours, whether you're on Zoom or if you're watching on YouTube. This moment is for all of us, right? This is not just about just Jocarian, just the family. It is truly about everyone. So the family actually had put together something special. So I'll go ahead and share that. You guys bear with me as I get this technical, trying to get through these technical difficulties, but I'm going to go ahead and share. And then immediately after that, if anyone have just something that you would like to say, this would be a wonderful time to share it. So I'll go ahead and share the video.
Be a shadow that will follow us round. Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever.
Okay, Thugger.
All right. So before we go into anything that the family would like to share or to say, the family actually had something they wanted to his parents. This is actually from his parents. And so I'm going to read that, and then you are more than welcome to take yourself off of mute. And if you have any encouraging words or anything, it's just a short speech for him, you are more than welcome to do so. But this is from his parents. So it says, Jocarian, we are beyond proud of the young man that you have become and the young man that you are. We will always have your back and will support you for whatever decision you make. We love you. Love your parents. And so we now open the floor. If anyone has something special that they would like to say, please feel free to do so right now.
Congratulations, Jocarian. I'm super proud of you. Through the ups and downs, you stayed focused and true. I ask that you continue to look to God through everything. He will never let you down. And great job. Love you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations again, Jocarian. We love you. Keep God first. You'll never go wrong. Just proud of the man that you become. Proud of the man that you're gonna grow to be. And I'm just looking forward to watching you rise, watching you grow. Stay focused, King.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Hey, Thought. Congratulations. You look good.
Thank you.
I have something for you when I see you.
Okay.
Y'all so quiet in the background. Hey. Oh my goodness, y'all just quiet. It's supposed to be a celebration.
Anyone else has anything you would like to say? Thank you, cousin.
Oh, I done butted it in.
Hugger.
Oh, I done butted it in.
You're fine.
Congratulations, family. One of the good things I saw on your side is being one of the youngest in the family to graduate. You got so many people to look up to. And you see from all of our mistakes that we've made financially, relationship wise, and that's just all working in your favor. And on top of that, you have God in your life. So keep God first and it'll all work out for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, bro.
Congratulations.
Awesome. All right. So you guys, I'm the oldest of the family. If you don't know, Jocarian's the baby. My mama swear that I'm the reason why he's spoiled, but it's really, really her. But that's neither here or there. So I wanted to do this official congratulations. And I asked Ashton before, I said, Ashton, is this lame that I wanted to do this? And he said, no. And sometimes the family often say, it sounds just like you. That's something that you would do. So I don't take any offense to that. But if anyone else, I just wanted to make sure, does anyone else have anything they would like to say? I know he's ready to get to his celebration. So
congratulations, son.
Congratulations. I got you when I see you.
Yeah, I got you some concert tickets to Lil Durk concert, all right?
All right. I'm probably embarrassing you. I think you guys are embarrassing him. No, okay. So let me actually, I wanted to do an official, so let me actually get to my thing here.
What's his Cash App?
His Cash App is, and let me post it again.
James Victory 97.
Right.
I just want to say how crazy it is for the baby to get all this attention. Like, he's been getting that his whole life.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
James, this is about me right now.
Bye, Tavis. Get back on the plane, fellas.
Spoken just like some siblings. Spoken just like some siblings. All right, so I'm going to share my screen, guys. This is pretty much the ending of it. So, Jocarian, we're just going to do an official announcement, right, to end this. Thank you so much, friends, for coming out today to celebrate him as well. Hello. And then afterwards, Jocarian, you know, at the graduation ceremonies, there's always the toss. Sometimes they do the tassel, but you got the toss or whatnot. And so after this, you can go outside. Majaya, I think it was my mom, either our mom or Majaya said you should go outside and do the cap, you know, the toss. We know how you are. You're probably very like, I don't really need to do that, but we're going to do it. Okay, we're going to do it. And Majaya is going to grab it so we all can come with you outside and we'll do a official count off, but not yet. Hey, cousin Keisha.
Hey, I've been here. I've been trying to speak.
Oh, okay. Say what you got to say.
Hey, Subbug.
Hey.
Congratulations. Keep striving, honey. Keep pushing. Your words are your reality. Anything you speak will become existence, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. The Jocarian is really over here like, I'm here for the gifts. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So let me do this really quickly. And I want everyone to take yourself off of mute. Because we're going to do a huge celebration, just congratulating him. And that will conclude today's. Let me pull this up.
I was sure thought about it. Put your breath on chin. Tell what I said.
Now announcing Jocarian Garrett.
And Jocarian, this is very realistic because this is exactly how your name would be said. All righty, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we are going to cheer. So let me do that. All right. This is very much me, but y'all don't judge me. All right. And so here we go.
Now announcing Jocarian Garrett, a proud member of the Cottondale High School class of 2025.
Prestigious young fellow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right.
Way to go.
Way to go.
All right, Jocarian. So Majaya, look, he was already shaking his head like, no, we don't want to do it. No, we don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
He's so obedient, hon. I would have been gone.
Look, I prayed for it. I'm like, please, Jocarian, please. All right. So Jocarian, where's Majaya?
Right here. See it in the background. I'm right here.
Okay, so I don't think he wants to do the outside thing, but we did our cheering. Everyone, well wishes. So Jocarian.
Yeah, they gonna do it too. Y'all got y'all out. Yeah. Oh, they doing it too. Okay.
Yeah, okay, I'll do it.
Look, oh wow, that's what it took. That's what it took. Okay, you want to go outside or you want to do it inside?
They gonna do it in the front yard.
Okay, you can go ahead and go out. Hopefully, the network will be okay.
If we lose connection, tell her just record it.
Because if y'all feeling generous, I'm not sure y'all did all this for my graduation, but my cash app is Majaya, not to be selfish. It's just all about my brother.
Please get off of it.
This is all about my brother, y'all. Y'all can come back in. Come up this way, or y'all can walk around the park.
Majaya, is that Majaya's phone she's holding or a camera?
This is my iPad. You can give me a Canon if you want to, though, Janice.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I think I got one over here you can have.
Phone giving joy.
Thank you. Is it y'all? It's giving joy.
Your phone?
It's fine. It looks okay right now that you're still.
Okay, hold on, because y'all know I don't know how to work this. Okay, I got it, y'all.
All right, so we're gonna do a count off.
You gonna flip it or you gonna hold it that way?
Ashton Martin, I'm gonna flip it, please.
Oh, I'm just checking.
Yeah, I don't have no COVID. I'm just clearing my throat. I thought we should have had the car. That's what I was asking. Have it like right down the front.
You finna flip or something?
Nah, he finna do his cap toss.
Oh. I about to say, tell him don't break the neck.
That would be a good cap toss if you flip and make the cap fall off.
That would be hard.
They say it'll be hard.
You gotta be able to flip first though.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, he's not me. Let's keep it at a standard level.
He said he's not me.
All right, so we're gonna do a countdown, right? A countdown of 3. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Jai, you'll have to stay with us to make sure they can hear it.
Okay.
All right.
She should lead the countdown.
You can lead the countdown. Mm-hmm.
Start from 3 or 5.
3. Come on, 3.
Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm sorry. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Yay!
Woo! Thank God.
Ooh, it went out quick.
All right. Well, congratulations, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank
Jocarian, congratulations
Baby,
on all of your accomplishments. Thank you so much for everyone who joined us here. We wanted, of course, or tried to make sure this was short. But again, we are so grateful. I wouldn't ask for it any other way because we know this was God's will, and he always just leaves me speechless. So I'm just so grateful that we all could get together here to celebrate Jocarian. But Jocarian, thank you so much as well for sitting through, because I know how you are. So very appreciative. Love you. Thank you, everyone. All right, till next time.
Thank y'all.
Bye-bye.
Right,
Bye.
Guys, love y'all.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
You too. Love you too.
Love you too. Love you, Jock.